Welcome back to another episode of Holy Sh**, How the Hell Do We Live Here? This time we're going to be talking about our poor working conditions.
It's the 20th century, and people are trying to look for work. But there are a bunch of poor working conditions that people mostly overwork, including 15-hour workdays and 6 days of straight work with only 1 day for a break. It's not just the men and women, the children are doing this as well, and these are some seriously poor working conditions where there is a bunch of dangerous machinery around and someone could easily get hurt, as seen right here. Now, some people have already figured out that this is not a great idea and we need to do something about it, so they started something called a labor union.
Labor unions are pretty much when a bunch of people come together to form something called a strike. And this is when the people don't like something that happens at their job, so they start to refuse to work until a deal can be made between them and the company. And what's that? Huh, I can kind of hear them right now.
Yeah, labor unions never really worked out in the end, as what would happen is a company would just put someone who was in the labor union or strike's name on a blacklist, and no other company would want to hire them and fear that they would go on strike. And this caused a lot of conflict between people and the companies they work for, but we can't do anything about it. Don't worry, there are a ton of solutions though, as there are things that we could do, including less hour workdays, we need to make safer working conditions, and on top of that, 2-day weekends, plus paid time off if you get injured in the workplace. Obviously, in the future, we will need to grow from just this, but this will be a great start to keeping a great communication between the people and the company, and it'll keep people safer, healthier, and happier in America.
At the end of the day, I think you could see our point. Working conditions are really poor right now around this time, and there are a lot of things that we could do to fix it, yet no one has taken action yet. We've seen a bunch of solutions already, such as maybe lower working days, lower hours, more safe environments, and all this stuff could help, yet no one's done anything for some reason. And that needs to change, which is why I'm giving America this opportunity by showing this video and why we need to change how we work. Thank you for watching. You know, maybe I should actually do something about this instead of talking to myself about it all the time. I should write a book.